Yo, 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 what's happening, my friends? Oh my God, it's been crazy. Let me tell you about it. I have a lot to tell you. You know what I mean? I think you do. Oh, thank you very much. Let's do a show, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Laughing with cancer. Let's live life, not just survive. Laughing with cancer. If you're not laughing, life will pass you by.
Well, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. Let's let the turkey settle. Let the turkey settle. Then we can bust into the music and the Christmas songs, right? What's going on, my friends? Thank you for joining me here on Laughing with Cancer. I'm Elvis Rico. And thank you for joining me. And the other 2 people that subscribe to this podcast. I hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving and a fun Halloween. Yeah, Halloween was cool. And, celebrating the dead. That's always nice. And now we get to, we done killed the turkey. We're good with that, right? Everybody thankful. Told everybody what they were thankful about and so on and so forth. I'm thankful I woke up today. How about that? I'm thankful every day for that. Right? I'm thankful for my family, my beautiful wife, Amanda. Shout out, baby. Thank you. Thank you for dealing with me. And I just want to be, I'm thankful. You're not going to believe what happened, man. It's been crazy in the last 2 months. Had my car stolen. Yep. Right out of our parking lot of the apartment complex. Yep. So I'm thankful that we have 2 vehicles, my wife's car and my car, but my car was stolen. And it was a good car. It was a 2016 Ford Escape with only 70,000 miles on it. Nothing wrong. It was perfect. And somebody took it. So I'm thankful we have 2 cars. I really am. I'm thankful that Geico hooked us up and took care of that shit right away within a month. Got it all dealt with and dealing with everything. And so that was good. So I'm thankful for that. We just had another day instead of Thanksgiving. We didn't celebrate. We actually had frozen lasagna. It was very good. It was very tasty. We decided not to do that because we're going up to New Mexico and visiting family up there and going to have a little Thanksgiving Christmas dinner all in one kind of thing while we're there in the middle of December. So, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to see my parents and my daughter and my grandson. My other kids are in, all over the place. So, at least I get to see Rochelle and Nicholas. And, of course, Amanda's mom, Deborah, they're in Durango, Colorado. So that's right by Farmington, New Mexico, where I'm from. About 45 minutes from there. So they'll come down to my mom and dad's house and they're going to have dinner. Her mom, Deborah, and of course her sister, Heather, who is dealing with her own cancer roller coaster ride herself. So let's give a shout out. I'll give a shout out to Heather, and her prayers and thoughts are with you, Heather. So we all have a ride. We just got to hang on tight. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what we're going to plan on doing for our Thanksgiving, Christmas kind of a deal. Going to see family in New Mexico. But yeah, I haven't done a podcast since September, and that's because I've had problems with my computer. And I wasn't sure when I was going to be able to get another podcast out because my computer went on me. You know what I mean? But the kindness of strangers, amazing. You're not going to believe what happened. So, let me tell this story. I think I told you on the last podcast about the PokerStars VR that I'm always playing. I'm addicted to that damn game. I spend way too much time playing poker on VR poker. But it's great to socialize with people, meet new people, meet all kinds of people. I got tons of friends on there. I'll talk about them in a minute too. But first, I want to tell you what happened. So, I'm at a little poker tournament. They call it Sit and Goes, where it's 8 people, and depending on a $20,000 buy-in or a $100,000 buy-in, it's first, second, and third place. So I I decided I was going to go to bed, and I was like, nah, I'll play one more Sit and Go and see what happens. And so I went in there, and everybody was bullshitting with everybody, and then one guy says that made the table said, no religion or politics. He doesn't want to talk. I said, you don't want to talk about Herschel Walker? And and then everybody's like getting into that. So he was like, nope. Everybody stop with the politics. I was like, how about we go dark? And they're like, what? I said, I did my cancer jokes. How do you get gum out of your hair? Cancer. They're like, oh, dude. I was like, what do you call a kid with cancer walking through the airport terminal? And they're like, oh my God, dude, that is fucking bad. Either you have cancer, or you know somebody who has cancer. And I said, I have leukemia, and I have a podcast called called Laughing with Cancer. And they're like, no way. I said, yeah, Google Laughing with Cancer. And they're like, oh yeah, he does. And so we started talking about that. And I said, yeah, but I haven't done a podcast in a month or so. And before that, even longer, I said, because my computer's old. You know, it's old, and it took a dump on me. He's like, really? I will buy you a computer, dude. I was like, no way. He goes, yeah, I'll buy you a computer. I was like, that'd be awesome. And he was telling me he was going to buy me a computer, and it wasn't a problem. He would love to do that and keep my podcast going. And I was like, man, that would be awesome. Yeah. And his name is Scott, by the way. His VR name is Imprezen. Imprezen. I don't know. Imprezen. I don't know. Anyways. So I said, okay, I'll give you my address. So I gave him my address, and he says, I'm looking it up right now. He goes, oh man, I can't look it up right now, or else I'd tell you what, but I'll definitely going to buy it for you. I was like, yeah, okay, no problem. That'd be cool. That'd be awesome. Then he messages me later, right, on the phone. And he says, I got you a computer, or an Apple MacBook Air with 2 years Apple Care. It'll be there in the morning. I was like, what? No way. Sure enough, man, the next morning, boom, there it was, a MacBook Air on my doorstep. Now, what kind of shit is that? A perfect stranger. I never met I didn't know any of these guys at the table. I didn't know any of them. I just was jumped in on a tournament table. And sure enough, man, just start talking to people and bullshitting with people. Good things happen like that. That's amazing. But yeah, I meet all kinds of people on there. But that, I still can't believe it. So yeah, so I'm working with my MacBook now. So I'm trying this out, trying to figure it all out, because I'm used to the Windows. But this MacBook is crazy and tiny. I mean, so thin. It's incredible. But so far, it looks like I'm getting it done. I'm getting taken care of. I could just figure out the Zoom part of it, maybe start doing some more interviews again. And this is now I have no reason not to do podcasts, right? Except just being lazy and shit. It happens. Half the time I'm stoned. Shh, don't tell anybody. But it helps. So yeah, perfect strangers. That's what, and all he said was, hey man, just give me a shout out and pay it forward. So someday when I can do something like that, I'll pay it forward. If I could pay forward little things to other people, yeah, I'll do that too. But to get a computer from a total stranger from playing poker on the VR set is amazing. It's amazing. And so, yeah, and I have a lot of friends on there now too. I'm meeting new friends. I got me blokes from England that I play with. Yeah, crazy bastards. There's Big T. He's a ginger twat, that one. Then there's this fucking Daz. He's a wet slag, that one. And of course there's Jay. Hey, he's all right. But then there's Ben. Now Ben apparently has 6 toes and 7 fingers. Not quite sure what that's all about. But they're me blokes from England. And they're all right by me. All right? So shout out to you fucking slags. And I'll see you at the tables. Yeah, sorry about the language there. I hope nobody was offended. But yeah, it's funny when we get to talking on there, man. These guys are crazy. I like it. It's fun. And of course, there's all my other friends out there. I'll give a shout out to. Right, Sassy, Ryder, and Jock and Dustin, Melissa, Felice, Maggie Figs, Dark Shadow. Oh, there's so many of you cats out there. I always had fun with you, though. I always have fun. So yeah, that's my PokerStars world, man. All my friends on there that I talk to, and I play way too much because they have slot. And I had like, and it's all fake money, of course. But I had like almost $4 million, and now I'm down to like 500,000 because I played craps and didn't know what the hell I was doing. Lost my ass. Slots. They'd sucker you, give you a couple million, then they take it all back. Oh man. Anyways, so yeah, I really need to get off that fucking VR. But hey, you know, I mean, I love playing that game, the PokerStars, and I meet a lot of people and socializing, but I do have other games on there, but I just don't end up playing them because you love the interaction with other people and the camaraderie between friends and stuff like that you meet, like those British blokes that I talk to. They, you know, they're always calling each other cunt and a dirty slag and a wet slag and stuff like that. It's crazy. And, but those cats are really cool. But yeah, I have my chess game that I play on there and darts and, boxing and the exercise one. It's just all kinds of stuff, but I always get stuck playing VR poker, man. It's crazy. And these Oculuses, man, they are, I mean, I love mine. I have, the Quest 2, and when I got it, it was like $499 or whatever, or $399, something like that. It was the higher memory one, so it was more expensive. But the new ones, the Oculus Pros, are apparently $1,500. For the love of God. $1,500? I can't do it. I can't do it. I'll wait till they come out with something different because the Oculus in the meta world is having a to-do. And that's pretty much connected to the Oculus is the Facebook and the metaverse and all that nonsense. But yeah, I'm not going to pay $1,500 for better avatars that make your eyes move and your mouth move and your hand tracking and all that kind of stuff. The technology is crazy. Can you imagine what it's going to be like 10 years from now, 20 years from now? My goodness. It's going to be even more crazy than it is now. So yeah, that's my PokerStars story, and like I said, make sure to pay it forward, my friends. You get good stuff and good people do good things, it comes back to you. That's for sure. But yeah, my cancer roller coaster ride is doing all right. Just recently had blood work and CAT scans and MRIs and all that good stuff, and you know, they said unfortunately my cancer's still progressing, but it's doing all right. It's not doing nothing that they're all freaking out about, you know, saying I have to do this right away or that right away. We've already been through that stuff. So, yeah, it's just going normal, I guess. How much? I mean, of course, the fatigue. That's the worst of it. That's the most I can complain about is the fatigue. The pain I can deal with, but the fatigue. So, anyways, my roller coaster ride is rolling, I guess you could say. But yeah, if anybody out there has a cancer story and a roller coaster ride they'd like to talk about, make sure you email me at laughingwithcancer@gmail.com. And, yeah, we can sit down and have a chat with you about your roller coaster ride, about your cancer roller coaster ride. So let's sit down and talk. All right. Okay. So I don't really have much to say. I just want to talk about that and let everybody know I'm back. I am back, hopefully on track with this new computer. If this even works, I don't know what this is just, I'm testing out, man. I'm testing the waters, man. And, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I should have some cancer news for you guys, right? Some fucking cancer topics. You know what? Next podcast, I'm going to have some some cancer news. How about that? We'll try to do some cancer news. And you know what the bad thing is about being high when you're doing this? It's your cotton mouth. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. Medicinal reasons only, man. Medicinal reasons only. So anyways, I just want to say thank you guys for joining me and listening to me rant for about 15 minutes or so. And hopefully I'll have more gibberish to talk about on the next podcast, which will hopefully be soon. And it won't be forever like it's been. Like I said, I got a new computer. I have no excuse. Right? Anyways, all you guys out there, all you cats and kittens, y'all be good now. All right? Well, thank you. Well, thank you very much. Peace, love, and stay laughing.